A lot of people struggle with cutting logs in the winter. Either they're frozen or they're just twice as hard because it's cold out. But the best thing I've found, without switching blade type, which if you want to switch blade type, I would recommend a 747 turbo if you have enough horsepower to push it. Smaller mills don't do that well with them. I wouldn't recommend anything under 45 horse. Really, a diesel motor is about the best thing to do. It seems like the gas ones, the tooth is so long that you can't pick up speed because it's wanting to grab so hard. But back to what I was saying, is I like to run a gallon of diesel fuel with either automatic transmission fluid or used hydraulic fluid, 1 quart to every gallon of diesel fuel. That will really make the blade cut. No sap buildup whatsoever. We run it almost year round. A lot of people might say, well, the cost of that is going to be out the roof. But if your blade is building sap up and it dips down one time and hits your blade guides or anything and messes the blade up, you've got a blade cost out of that. And so for me, you can literally run the diesel fuel and the automatic transmission fluid or the hydraulic fluid, and the 5-gallon tank will last you sometimes 2 days, because you just barely need to drip it on there, and you don't even have to have it on all the time. I'll usually hit mine on at the beginning of the log or the end of the log. Sometimes if I'm cutting really white hickory, I will turn it on completely through the cut, but it just depends. But it makes a huge difference. Your blade will look like new even when you get ready to take it off. Literally no sap buildup, none of that. Just my advice. The other huge benefit to it is it doesn't freeze in the winter. In the wintertime, when you run your lubenizer and stuff, if you don't put antifreeze and other things in it and you're running it, you'll forget to, if you forget to put that in there, then you could literally mess your pump and other things up. I wouldn't recommend just running straight diesel fuel. It tends to mess the seal in the tank, the water tank up, and that's about all I've seen. It seems like the pump does fine with it, but the seal in the water tank wants to swell up, and then you can't put the lid on. So I would recommend mixing the mixture I told you previously in there. Been running this blade about 1.5 hours through all kinds of hardwoods. You can see how slick it is. You get a little buildup from the oil.
So just a couple more hours and then it will be done, but it had a lot of impact, right, across some of these